For almost 3 months, everyone thought that the story of the two Rastafarian boys who made headlines for being denied admission to the Achimota School was done and dusted. Although the Achimota School, on June 1, 2021, a day after the High Court's ruling declared its intention to appeal the judgment, it quickly made a U-turn after a meeting with the Education Minister. This put an end to the possibility of the matter ever making it to court again, until now. In the latest twist, the Attorney General, Godfrey Dame, says the request by the school for the boys to cut their hair before being admitted was not a violation of their rights to education. Mr. Dame opines that the trial judge also failed to appreciate the effect of placing the needed weight on the rules and regulations of the Achimota School, which borders on the accepted hairstyles for students. But speaking to Citi News, the Executive Director of Rights Internationa, Bright Appear, said his outfit would continue to support Tyrone Marghuy with legal representation in a bid to stop the appeal.
In the area of the AG, I'm a bit surprised because of the position of our law that in all matters the state must always protect the interests of children. So if the state, whose position is to protect the interests of children whenever there's a violation, going to the extent of doing that, it put me in a state of knowing where the interest of the state lies when it comes to the protection of children. It is their right, they have invoked it. It is also our right to put up a defense in respect to this case. So we have spoken to our lawyers. We have also acknowledged the appeal, and we are standing in for Marghuy and Tyrone. So we will do our best, to protect the interests of children.
As the fate of the new appeal hangs in the balance, Rights Internationa says it is prepared to go to the apex court should it lose this round of the legal battle. It, however, adds that the state must provide the children with psychological services as the matter goes on.
If AG has decided to appeal the case, whatever the outcome may be, if it is in our favor, if it is not, especially if it's not in our favor, we can also assure you that we will go to the Supreme Court. But the issue of children being in good condition or having a good state of mind, especially in matters like this, the psychological maker must be the responsibility of the state, irrespective of whether the state is invoking its right of appeal or whatever. The right of children is always something that the state must protect. So we expect that even if the state has invoked that right of appeal, the state must also provide psychological services for these children to understand that this is a process that we have to go through.
Meanwhile, the father of Tyrone Marghuy, Tyrone Marghuy, says he hopes the education of his son will not be disrupted once again by this development.
We were expecting that they will just let bygones be bygones and let the kids continue with their education, but it rather happened this way, and it's really very sad because what the Attorney General said in the beginning was that he was not in support of an appeal, which I have the videos to back up. He had an interview with one of the TV stations. I have the videos there. So for him, as a whole Attorney General, suddenly to come back, then it's like, did he not reason well before he made those comments, or what? Or who has spoken? I mean, what has changed? And it's really very sad, So we are looking that what they are doing now is not going to go against my boy and disturb him, from his education,
For the Rights International, it says it will leave no stone unturned as it enters into another phase of this legal battle. Reporting for Citi News, I am Niama Ama.